Armageddon! We're gonna get 20 inches of snow.
Yeah.
70 degrees and sunny later.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. This
Yeah,
is this
bullshit.
this is the special Snowmageddon 2022.
You know what? If it actually happens, I'm actually going to quite enjoy this because this will be like the first time in 20 some years I will not be in a plow truck.
Ugh. I am just like, well, I've already heard reports that they've downgraded because they were saying like 3 to 6 inches of snow in Metro Detroit, and now they're saying 2 to 5. So when does it become 1 to 4?
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Oh my god. Oh, everybody is panicked. I mean, I'm working down in Ohio and they're like, "Are you guys here because of the storm?" And I'm like, "What storm?" "The storm that's coming." Like, yeah, we're doing preventative maintenance to make sure that nothing happens when this horrible storm
because
comes.
you guys can just sit there and tell the wires not to fall down.
Yeah, that's what we were doing. We're out there going, "Now you stay on the pole." Okay?
Positive reinforcement.
You stay there. Don't let the 50-mile-an-hour winds take you out. Oh my, I really hope we don't get them high winds, man, because I'm afraid the power will be out.
Don't say that shit.
I not now, not this time of year when it's cold and be freezing to death. I don't want to freeze to death. I want to stick around for a little while.
Yeah, especially since you just seen what your kitchen might look like.
Yeah,
or should I say what the new green room might look like?
And I realized that I think last time something like this happened, I tried to power the camper via the truck, and it didn't work. It did not work. So I'm not exactly sure what'll happen if the power goes out.
Do you even have propane or propane accessories in there?
Yeah, there's heat. There's propane. There's a propane tank. I don't know how much propane's in it, but
well, that might be a good thing to check. I mean, you got an emergency shelter back there. I mean, if you had to.
Well, that's what I mean. I can stay in there. It's heated. I can start a fire outside if I have to and warm myself.
Yeah, you just have to make sure you leave the water on in here so it doesn't freeze.
Yeah, that's what next door was saying. Like, make sure you leave the water running. Like, son of a bitch.
Snowmageddon.
But yeah, so that's what we're preparing for, and I think half the country is preparing for this because they're saying Chicago was supposed to get like 2 feet of snow because there's a football game there Saturday, and supposedly they're gonna have 2 feet of snow. And I heard New York's supposed to get a couple feet of snow.
Lansing, it should already be snowing. It looks like the snow line here in Detroit is
Doppler radar
is Fatherville.
2020.
Literally, it's Fatherville, and 96 is the snow line. For those of you paying attention in Michigan.
Yeah, those of you paying attention at home, yeah.
So there.
But yeah, that's your weather forecast for tonight. We do have.
It looks like around midnight it might change over in the Detroit area to snow.
Yeah, maybe. We do have a great show for you, by the way. It's not all about the weather tonight. It's actually a lot about music tonight, believe it or not. I had kind of debated about playing, stupid holiday music or whatever. And then we just had so much going because obviously we haven't done a show for 2 weeks because I was kind of down with the COVID, and according to the government, I wasn't supposed to be around anybody for at least 5 days. So even though I felt great after like 2 days, I felt fine. But the government knows my health best. So whatever. Um, we really haven't done a show for a couple weeks here. So
Yeah, I know it's all your fault. Normally, it's my fault. But
well,
this time
no,
I blame
it's
you.
it's COVID's fault. It's not
I
mine.
blame you for getting COVID.
I blame COVID for finding me. Like I don't know how to get COVID. So
You just wanted some more of the micro body thingies that you weren't able to get this time.
I didn't get nothing. Like I said, in 2 days I felt fine. So I'm like,
Why bother?
yeah. And then the doctors, like Monday,
Tuesday, Wednesday.
no, this Monday, the doctor's office says, "Oh, by the way, you have strep throat."
Oh, what a great combination.
And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "Yeah, we sent a prescription in because you've got strep throat."
By the time you get the script back, it's going to be over.
I'm like, "I already feel fine." They're like, "Yeah, but your throat culture came back. You got strep throat." So that may be why my voice might sound a little scratchy or whatever, but whatever.
I will live.
Doctors know best, I guess.
What do you know? You're just a radio DJ.
Yeah, I'm just some guy that thinks he can talk on the radio. I don't know. But yeah, so we've got a lot of cool stuff going on. Before the little hiatus here with this band called Poet the Band.
Yeah, we were. I mean,
and
you had a love fest with them guys for most of the night.
Well, last night I was talking to the drummer because he got a new drum kit.
Oh shit!
And we talked for about an hour about drums, and we geeked out on drums.
Why am I not surprised?
And it was fantastic. I loved it. I was very happy.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you guys were talking. What size toms, what kind of cymbals.
No, he downsized. He got smaller toms. His aren't as big.
See, I told you tom size. They talked about tom size.
Like we were talking drum pedals and the color and all of this, and it's really cool. Really cool drum kit. So if you know Poet the Band, look up their drummer and check out his new drum kit because it's freaking awesome.
Did he get a China boy?
I don't know what he got.
You guys were talking drums. Come on.
Yeah, we were talking about
how
the
big
color.
His ride cymbal.
We were talking about the color of his drums. We weren't talking about the cymbals.
You didn't ask what kind of cowbell he uses?
He doesn't use cowbell. I already know the answer to that question. Why would I ask? It's a dumb question to ask because I already know the answer. He doesn't have cowbells. I have them all. I bought them all.
Of having a double bass or a double bass pedal.
He's got a double bass pedal. Like, just like me, but mine's like, that's what we were discussing last night. I'm like, dude, my drum pedal is probably older than you. And he's like, why are you using such an old drum pedal? I go, because I like it. He's like, yeah, but you need to get with the times and all. I'm like, no, fuck that. I like this.
Kick versus a soft wrapped mallet kick.
No, this is chain driven. It's chain driven. They don't really make these anymore, but this drum pedal is probably 30 years old. It's made in Japan, but
here I am trying to help him geek out. He's disappointed every single time.
It's made by Tama, by the way. So Tama makes this drum pedal, and it is probably 30 years old. I got it from a guy at work. We traded drum pedals because my drum pedal was a new drum pedal, and I didn't like the new drum pedal. So he traded me this one, and I love this damn thing. This damn thing is awesome.
It looks awesome. I mean, I can see the dog fur from 20 years ago on
it still. Well, it doesn't get used very much, but there's just not enough room in this room for the two of us and an entire drum kit. So it just doesn't work.
What are you trying to say about me, big boy?
I'm trying to say the drum kit takes up half the room. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's why the drum kit is stacked up instead of set up.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you treat it so well. You've got a sauna on top of a bass drum.
Yeah, well,
Those poor saints of sin people, man. I tell you, how you treat your drumhead.
And they'll get their advertisement someday. But so, anyways, we are planning on playing a lot of music, not talking all night. But
that's why 16 minutes into the show we've been talking.
We have some news. I don't know if Ted wants to put it out there.
What kind of news do we have?
You're the one that has the news, not me.
I have news.
Yeah.
Well,
you're the one that brought it up to me. I didn't.
I brought it up to you.
Yeah, I didn't bring it up. I didn't set this up. I just said, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Neat. Let's do it. I like that. I like what we're doing. Anyways, after Snowmageddon happens, in theory, we might be here in the studio having a live interview. Well, pre-recorded interview for you guys, live for us. But
yeah, that's the other thing. Are you going to be able to make it?
Dude, you're talking to a guy that used to race cars on ice.
I don't know. You might not be able to make it.
I'll make it here. Provided you have power, I'll make it here. If you don't have power, then I won't worry about it. But
oh, yeah. Yeah, that may be a problem, yeah.
I hope not, because, I mean, I've been trying to get this in, 2 weeks now? We've been talking about this?
I believe so.
And it's not their fault. I just want everyone to know. It's nothing.
Well, nobody even knows who you're talking about. You haven't said who you're talking about.
But, we've been going back and forth with a band from California. Well, they're out of the West Coast, but they're not actually from the West Coast. I think something like that. I don't know. We'll find out when we ask them all kinds of questions and they just hang up on us because we have no clue what we're doing, kind of thing. But it should be cool because there's a lot of interesting things to find out, I think, about this band because it's relatively new to me. Some of you may know them. I'm sure Planky knew about them long before
Well, they would know if you told them the name of the band.
I don't know. What is the name of the band?
You set it up.
I set it up.
Yeah. You should know the name of the band.
I should know the name of the band I set up.
Yeah.
Oh, you are very white. But it is funny because there is going to be a 10-hour time difference. So it's going to be
that is weird. Like,
well,
I don't think we've ever done an interview with that big of a time gap.
No, well, normally our people are, almost directly across the pond and they're not vacationing in Eastern Europe. They're normally in Western and Central Europe countries. So the time zone is normally 6 to 8 hours in difference. So it's not too terrible bad. But since they're practically in east of the Mediterranean a little bit.
I have no idea.
I think they're in a country called Georgia right now.
Yeah, that's a country, yeah.
Yeah, which is, near the Black Sea.
Yeah. I've heard of that one, yeah.
Sea, north of the Middle East.
Yeah, I know there's a state called Georgia too, so people may be confused.
Yeah,
but there is a country called Georgia.
So they're vacationing and, they're taking time out of their vacation to actually talk to us. So we actually feel pretty honored that.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Which is funny because, like he was like, we're going to do this on Christmas Eve. And
well, it's Christmas Eve for us, but it's going to be like Christmas Day for them.
Yeah, well, it'll be Christmas Eve morning for us, Christmas Eve evening for them. Something.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be close to.
But Nick was like, "Yeah, let's do this." I'm like, "Huh? Okay, we can do this. We'll do it." So
yeah, as long as the power don't go out here or anything.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that Chase the Comets were time to take out, kind enough to take time out of their day. We little itty bitty us.
As long as Snowmageddon doesn't take us out,
yeah, we'll find out.
We'll be good.
But I got so many non-music questions.
Oh, really?
It's weird. I've got all this stuff in my head, right? So, been following them for a couple of years now, and when you follow people, you learn other things about them, not just band stuff. So,
yeah,
I've got band questions, of course, because seeing them over in Eastern Europe, Western Russia kind of areas that, a lot of stuff that I see them play sometimes we might consider folk music.
Oh.
But, they're also influenced by blues, rock, country, all kinds of things. So it'll be interesting to find out exactly their preference of music or if they're just like us and they just love music.
Yeah. There's a lot.
So I'm not going to have any idea where to begin when we do this interview because I'm not going to even prep. because there's just so many different directions it can go.
Hmm.
I don't want to have like a list of questions and be like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Just stick to that. I think I'm going to have it try to be more of like a conversation, not necessarily an interview. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah, we've had great times where we have, we've just let things flow, and other times where we had to keep people on track because one word answers. But it is what it is.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. You do an interview and.
But I don't think we're gonna have that with
you,
Nika and chasing.
Yeah, you just get yes. You're like,
yeah.
That's it.
So how great was your album? Was really great, huh? Good sales. Yes. You're on a lot of social media platforms, right? Yes. You like the guitar? Yes.
Have you ever played drums? Yes.
Are they all important? Do you like cowbell?
Do you do cocaine? No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But you had to ask that one.
Yeah.
You had no choice.
It was important.
It was important. So the inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, you got to know. I mean, it's important when you're talking to these bands. But so I guess we should play some Chase the Comet. And
yeah, for sure, man.
I threw in your Lena Scissorhands thing with them.
Oh, the duet.
Yeah.
Well, that's the song that actually made me want to find out who is this other group.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's funny how music leads to that, but sometimes it's a duet with who? Oh, who's this other person? Never heard of them. Oh wow, they're really good.
Yeah, well, music does a lot of crazy things, man.
It unites strangers.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, we've got several people that we know that became best friends and they met at a mosh pit.
Yeah, well, me and Tiny were at a Dream Theater concert in downtown Detroit a few years ago, and we were kind of down on the main floor or whatever, and we're talking to this guy next to us, and we finally get to talk to, and we're like, dude, where are you from? And he goes, New York. And I go, wait a minute, you're from New York and you came to Detroit to see Dream Theater? I'm like, aren't most of the guys from New York? He goes, yeah, but I had to see it again. He goes, so I saw it in New York and then I came to Detroit to see it in Detroit. I go, dude, you're way more of a fan than I am.
Yeah, well, think about everyone that's doing the Metallica concert this year, right? So what's the
the
tour?
What?
The Metallica tour?
The what?
That other band.
Don't know.
The guy that doesn't know how to drum.
Megadeth? We talk about Megadeth?
No, but
Megadeth's coming, right?
They're doing two different sets, so you have no choice but to spend like $1,400 on tickets so you can see two different shows. The same.
Why?
I don't know. Ask that.
Why would I spend $1,400 on Metallica?
I don't know. People are paying that to see him backstage.
Okay, let's play some good music.
Oh.
Here's some Chase the Comet and Lena Scissorhands, and if you want to hear whatever Ted was talking about, you can go to Riff and they'll play the same 5 songs over and over. It's fine.
Yeah,
we prefer to play different music. So
real music
here on tapdetroit.com. Oh, holy cow, we jumped up to 6. It's too much pressure now. Cause I promised that I would be. You can say I wasn't good enough, but that hasn't changed. But really I'm here, and I have grown into someone you never thought I could. Someone who could walk away from it all. Someone who could stand alone and be alright. Cause I don't need you to tell me who I am or what I'm meant to be. I don't need you to make up my mind.
So I know if I stay, then we would both drown. But now I've grown to someone you never thought I could. Someone who could walk away from it all. Someone who could stand alone and be alright. 'Cause I don't need you to tell me who I am or what I'm meant to be. I don't need you to make up my mind. There's so much I want to find a ways to. I don't need you. I don't need you. After all said and done, I know I'm gonna get through this. Rebuild the bridges I burned down and find the light in the darkness. After all said and done, I know I'm gonna get through this. I'll find the light
I
in
get
the
sued.
darkness.
I was just strumming that there.
Oh, that was Chase.
He was strumming. Yeah, come on, out with it. Come on.
Well, you threw me off, so I
threw you off.
that was Chase the Comet, and in between there we threw in Lena Scissorhands and Chase the Comet. Well, I was trying to think of her name, but I can never think of how to pronounce it.
Who, Lena or Nika?
Nika, there you go.
I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. We'll find out when she gives us a tongue thrashing and speaks better English than we do.
Yeah, well, that's usually what happens.
Yes. What are fat Americans and we can't speak English?
Yeah, they're like.
We'll have somebody that can speak like 8 languages tell us how to speak our own languages. So
yeah,
look
well,
forward to that.
Yeah, they'll be like, are you sure English is your language? Like, no, I've been trying to learn Finnish because I think maybe I'd be better at that. I am not good
I can
at that.
sign pretty well, but that's
Yeah.
well,
Well, I can do a Detroit hello real good.
That's right, yeah. But you can be more polite and do it this way.
No.
Yeah, see, that's more polite.
No, I like to tell them how mad I am. I'm that mad.
You'll have to go back and watch the YouTube of that. Exactly what we're doing behind the scenes here at Detroit.com and the Plankman Studios, brought to you by the one and only place where you can go and have a great time and great food. And that would be what place?
Big League Brews, which they're doing Christmas karaoke tonight.
They got all kinds of things. Like tomorrow, they got you can watch. I think the Lions are playing tomorrow, and you can watch the Lions play. I think.
Why would you watch the Lions play tomorrow? It's Saturday.
I don't know. They got all kinds of shit going on at Big League Brews this weekend.
Yeah, I believe it's Saturday they play. So I don't know why they do this at the end of the year. They have games on Saturday. It throws me off because it ruins my Sunday.
Sunday.
Well, because I want to watch the games on Sunday. And now there's only going to be 3 games on Sunday because all the games are going to be Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, they got all kinds of good shit going on there. I mean, this is, if you want something to do this weekend and not hang with your family, they got all kinds of shit
That
going
depends.
on.
What's my family like?
I mean, like you said, right now they're doing Christmas karaoke. That already happened, sorry. I mean, Christmas Eve, they're open 7 a.m. to midnight. Full menu available. So, New Year's Eve, if you want to go there and have a crack wrap and have some good time. And then Christmas Day, they're open from 12 until 2 a.m.
What?
Yeah. I was thinking about going to shooting, but I just might go down to Big League Brews and hang for the day.
Yeah. Why not?
No, I'm serious, dude. That's what it says. Big League Brews, 13th annual Christmas Day, turn up. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to get away from your family, there you go. Something to do on Sunday.
Or if you just want to forget about that job that you do 9 to 5 Monday through Friday.
Oh, you forget about it at night when you come home and drink a fifth.
You can go to Big League Brews and pretend like you never went to that place 9 to 5.
No, but I mean, they got great food, great service, and if you want a job there, they can give you a great employment opportunity as well, from what we understand.
So a couple weeks ago,
Yes.
when we were live here, we were having some fun with the band, Poet the Band.
Yeah.
They've got a new song coming out,
Yeah,
but
they do.
It doesn't come out till January 6th.
Yeah.
But we got an advance copy.
Yeah, somehow you twisted somebody's arm. Copy.
I
Under one condition, though.
Yeah, the condition was we could play 30 to 40 seconds of the song.
That's right.
But then Ted realized that we were not told which 30 seconds we could play.
That's right, 30 to 40 seconds.
Well, so then we had a little fun with, we randomly picked 20 seconds, played. Ted said, hey, that's 20 seconds, stop. So then we stopped and then we moved forward in the song and we picked another 20 seconds.
We weren't told that it had to be 30 to 40 consecutive seconds.
Yeah. We were not given parameters, see? So we we had a little fun with it.
Yeah, we did. It was pretty good. You'll have to go back and listen to that because it was pretty entertaining.
Well, no, you don't have to go back.
We don't have to go back.
We're gonna do it again.
We're gonna do it again.
That's right.
Yes, but it's gonna be with 20 to 40 seconds of, or 30 to 40 seconds of what? A different part of the song?
Yes, we're gonna go into the song and find the meat of the song.
Find the meat.
Yeah. We're just gonna play
meat.
40 seconds consecutive in the middle of the song.
Oh, you're gonna do 40 consecutive seconds?
Yes. Yes. We're not gonna. You're gonna have to time it, but
Oh shit.
You know, well-
you know, make sure I'm prepared because I don't want to break the rules and have that guy mad at me.
what guy?
The guy that gave me the song that said you could play.
Oh, it's top secret. I'm not allowed to say who gave me the
I know.
song.
That's what I said. We don't need
It's
that
top
guy
secret.
mad at us.
Well, we don't know who that guy is because we can't talk about him.
I know, but somehow that guy might be listening and he might.
No, he's not listening. I know he's not.
You don't want to break the
He's
rules.
got, he's,
He might
he's
do
got
anything
he's
to
got
try.
better things to do than listen to this shit.
Hey, I just want to make sure that, you know, we get an opportunity for other people to be, hey, we told these guys they could play 30 to 40 seconds of our song, 30 to 40 seconds of our song, and we don't want to break the rules.
No, what are the rules?
No, let me reset the timer here. Go into time mode. Stopwatch. All right. I think I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
All right. Am I supposed to give you the countdown to this, or
No,
do I
I'll-
just hit start when you hit start?
Just hit start when I hit start, and then we'll stop it.
All right.
So this is brand new music from Poet the Band,
Somewhere in the song.
Miss Misery. 30 consecutive seconds. Not like last time. Last time we broke it up 20 seconds and 20 seconds. This time I'm going to the meat of the song,
The meat of the song.
and you're getting 30 consecutive seconds.
You're not 40 seconds, just 30.
No, 30.
30.
We're going to stick to 30.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to get fired for this.
No.
This is very important for me to hit this button correctly.
No, here we go. I got to push a bunch of buttons,
right.
but hang on.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
There it was.
Yeah, there it was.
We even got the fuck word in there.
Well, you did want the meat of the song.
I told you I was giving you the meat of the song right there.
Yeah, the meat of the song.
I told you I was going to give you the meat of the song.
That was more of a reveal than I was anticipating.
I know. I was kind of nervous.
That was
Yeah, that had me nervous because that was
quite a reveal there, man.
that was some good stuff in there.
Yeah, that was I can't believe you did that part of the meat,
Yeah.
man.
So check out Poet the Band.
I mean, that was like
This debuts January 6th, and you can get a pre-sale discount, I believe, if you go to their Facebook page. If I remember.
Yeah, well, you think you signed up for that, didn't you?
Or pre-save discount.
Pre-save. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Pre-save. And they had a lot more pre-saves than somebody else that had pre-saves. So yeah, it's cool.
Why can't I find?
Maybe they ran out of pre-saves.
No, I'm trying to find their Facebook page
Maybe
there.
you found the page. You're on it. You got it right there. Was that the drum set?
Yes, that's the drum
Dude,
set.
I like the purple and the
Yes.
wood tones mixed together.
Yes.
So wait, the snare, the woody tones.
Look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's
He even
purple.
downsized, and it still looks beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
Like, look, there's only 1, 2, 3. Like, he really downsized.
What are those things on the side? They're right there with the white things
The white things.
in the front. Or are those just there for looks?
What?
That right there. What's that? Is
Those-
that just the skin?
Yeah, those are other drum heads that he's in another band.
No, that's there. I was just cool to see. I was just
No,
Your
the-
big ass head's blocking the picture. Half of it.
The GA is Georgia Need, so
Oh, that's,
He's in the Georgia Need band.
that's
so.
pretty stable looking. Rack
Shout out
he's
to
got
Georgia
there, too.
Need, by the way.
I mean, look at that rack. That's a big, thick rack.
Yeah, I hope that's not the same rack he had before, because if it is, that fucker is heavy.
It supports a lot.
Well, when he was in another band, I used to help him move the rack, and that fucker was heavy. I'm like, holy shit, dude.
But
But
in case you want to know, Planky likes to roadie for free at a lot of these events. So if you're
that is not
if you're
true.
a band and you come here, he'll
No,
be more than
that
happy
is
to
not
carry
true.
stuff out for you.
No,
I see
that
him
is
all the
not true.
time at the bar carrying people.
That does not happen. I am not a built-in roadie.
Yeah, he is. He loves it. He really does. He enjoys, especially if you get big sticks to beat your drums with.
But that is a beautiful looking drum. Like, look at that snare, man.
I know. The back of your head is great on that.
Like,
Oh, look at these. So it looks like it's got wood rim and some sort of like picturesque stuff on the side. That's really cool.
yeah, Razlog knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
He designed the color.
that's a damn sexy drum.
That's not purple. That's like a color he came up with.
It's damn sexy.
That's pretty damn
Just
nice.
don't let Planky play it.
No, Razlog knows better.
It won't look that nice anymore.
No, he knows better. Keep me away from the drums. But where was the pre-save thing?
Come on, you can find it. I'm surprised you don't have it in your messenger with him.
Oh, here, I'll just share it.
Oh, look, he's going to share the pre-save.
Yeah, I'll just share it to our page. And people.
That's a really cool music video that went with it.
Well, the video's not out yet. It debuts January 6th. That's what we're trying to get people.
Yeah,
January 6th.
January 6th.
That's the deal. January 6th.
So you pre-save it now, and then you get it January 6th.
Yeah.
Man, sweet.
And look at that drum kit. What's wrong with that?
It's not purple.
Yeah, but that's a beautiful drum kit right there.
Yeah,
Like, son of a bitch, man.
radio for one.
We need to play some music. Let's see.
Speaking of music,
Razlog was in a band that was called Shudder.
Shudder,
So we could play some Shudder.
go for it.
We do have Shudder.
Yes, you do.
Um,
Come on, get there. I see it. I see things moving.
oh, this is one of my favorite Shudder songs. So I'll play this one. Oh, we got to put it over there because we're not allowed to play any more of that one.
Yeah, get that one off the thing. We don't want to break the rules.
Then
There was very specific instructions.
we'll play this one from Shudder. Then Razlog was in another band that was called Harrow.
Oh, that's somebody we know's favorite band.
Yeah. So we could play some Harrow.
For Mr. Superfan.
We could play a couple from Harlow too. We'll play that one. So there's 2 from Harlow, 2 from Shudder.
Damn, it's a twofer.
So there's a few songs to get out there. And oh, I know. We got to look it up though. I don't think I downloaded it yet. Shit.
Row.
I'll
There you
do
go.
that next break.
Yeah.
I want to play more Icarus Fell because
Uh-oh.
I can't stop listening to it, man. Like every day I'm listening to 1 or 2 or 3 songs from it. I'm like, God damn, these guys are good. So we'll get into Icarus Fell here in the 9 o'clock hour. So
Yeah.
which is after this. So
Yes, it is.
here's some Shudder and Harlow and then we will be back on a not so snowy.
Yeah, on a not snowmageddon night.
yeah. Like, I think Snowmageddon starts at midnight, so it's not going to happen on this show, but it may happen on somebody else's show on Friday.
Ah,
I don't want to jinx it, but
dude, man, that guy's got good luck. He ain't gonna bother his show.
no,
It's
he
gonna be over by
had
his
power
show.
go out once when I was there.
Well, that's because you were there. You brought Planky luck. I mean,
Goddamn
anybody
power
should know that
power
when you
went out.
point
We couldn't do
Planky,
the show.
anything could happen. You could have a power outage. You'd have a board failure. You'll have microphones that don't work. I mean, it's the thing that happens when a Plankman shows up.
We couldn't do the show because there was no power.
I blame
Freaking
you.
suck. So
Wasn't
here's
your
one of
fault.
my favorite songs. It's called "Hate to Hate," and
You hate
we'll
her.
be back after these beautiful songs from these two awesome bands
Very beautiful.
on tapdetroit.com.
Don't forget to put a Dan the Superfan stinger before Harlow.
Oh, I'm sure I got Dan in here somewhere.
You're listening to a Planky show. I'd laugh every time.
Well, that's because when I had him do that, I didn't know what I was going to call the show. I'm like, Dan, I have no idea what I'm calling the show. And he's like, oh, the Planky Show. I was like, sure, why not? YouTube. I apologize, YouTube. You heard none of that.
That's all right. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, you guys didn't need to hear it anyway. You'd probably censor me. So
That's right. Censor the Plank. So I just wanted to throw that out.
no, that is cool. That is really cool. That yeah, I think I watched one of her live feeds one night and I was like, holy cow, this is freaking cool.
It is. I mean, because she talks, but I mean, she says a lot. She knows who a lot of people are that follow her.
Yeah,
and
because she was naming people. She's like, oh, hey, Bill, like she was,
How's the kids? Oh, are
Yeah.
they doing well? How are you feeling? I mean,
yeah, I'm like, wow, like how does she know all the like I can't remember half of what I did yesterday. So
I mean, she's really into her fan base, and you can tell by the way the fan base responds to her. That it's like a big happy family. There's something I think too that they're doing. They're doing a Raven Black camp out kind of a thing coming up this summer as well. I think towards the end, they're trying to have something like that. And
say what?
yeah, it might be. I think. Don't get me right. I don't want. I hate trying to throw things out that I don't fully remember. But yeah, it's like a camp out weekend, a rejects weekend. So all the fans get together. They get together. Bands are going
Is
to
that
play.
a campground?
Yeah, it's in the works sometime in August, I think.
Well, damn, they got me. You got me interested because I like to camp. So
Yes, you do.
so my ass will show up.
So, I mean that's just something to look forward to in the near future from the band. So, in case you're wondering, I mean, all the stuff you can verify through by watching her live feeds and listening to her speak. So I'm not making shit up. She's an awesome person, and
Are you sure you're not making shit up?
I wouldn't do that to her. I don't want to be on their bad side because she's a cool person. Ever since I dragged you to the Token Lounge that one night, it was pretty cool.
Yes, I was terrified.
But it's pretty cool stuff. Yeah, and she's releasing little snippets of stuff coming up too. If you follow her, there'll be like the lyrics from the new upcoming album and pictures and stuff. Oh, she's got a new comic book coming out too. All kinds of cool.
Yeah, that stuff's cool when she does that. Yeah, that's. I think that one that I got has a comic book or something attached to it. Because I think I got the special edition or something.
It might have some things in there comic related, but she's got 3 comic books out, and that's one of the cool things she gave away too the other night during her things. She gave away, I think, a couple of copies of her autobiography, and I think it was the first 2 comics in the that comic books that they've done, and the third one's in the process of happening. So it's really cool to see somebody that has put so much energy into life and her fans and giving it back. It's pretty cool. It always impresses me, especially when you're somebody like me who hides behind closed doors. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, well, like I said, I was kind of creeped out, but I enjoyed the show. It was a lot, and then she came out and talked to it. And she goes, "You're creeped out, aren't you?" Yeah, yeah, I am. I'm not gonna lie, it's freaking me out right now. No, they're really cool, and yeah, I hope we get to see them in 2023.
Yeah, they got big news. She's actually trying to figure out what tours that they're going to be part of because they don't want to go like full out at once, but they're trying to pick out so they can see different parts of the country throughout the year, but not have to be exactly on one tour the entire time. So, it's pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool things. And if you're in Mexico, they're coming to you too.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They're expanding out. I saw Eva Under Fire may end up going to Germany.
Wow.
Which that would be pretty cool. I don't know if it's really going to happen. It was just kind of like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we actually got to tour Germany?
That's a funny thing because, I mean, they get over there. I'm sure they'd be just bam, instant. They like the American bands over there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're huge in Germany. I don't know why, but I wish I
You're
could
the
say
reason
something in
why.
German, but I don't speak German.
You're the reason why they like
I think my grandma was German or something, but I don't speak German, so I apologize to the German people that are probably not listening to this show right now. But
As you check to see what is
Yeah.
going on, I bet Russia's still listening.
Oh yeah, Russia never stops. I think they're spying on us. I really do. The Russian Federation is right there, and it's freaking me out.
That's right. You're being broadcast all over Mother Russia.
And don't we play Russian bands or something?
Yeah. Well, Lena the Scissorhands pretty close to Russia. They're over in Moldavo or whatever, which is close to Russia.
But you got other Russian bands.
Yeah, you got Divided Island.
Divided Island.
Man. It's right there. Got their thing right there.
There's two of them right there.
Wow.
What else?
What do you mean, what else?
What else is Russia?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Well, we were talking about Raven Black, damn it. I guess we should play her. We talk about her, we should play her.
You're so kind.
Trying to think of one we haven't played.
In a while. You got plenty to choose from.
Well, let's just play three. What the hell?
Damn. You're very generous tonight. It's almost like it's Christmas.
Ah, hell, make it four.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's a long break.
Yeah, it is.
That's a long break, but two from Divided Islands and then four for. Oh shit! I can't do it yet. I got to do Icarus Fell because I said I was going to play Icarus Fell.
Well, I'll play some Icarus Fell and then we'll go back and do another break.
Yeah, we'll leave this break here, and then we'll do Icarus Fell now.
Yeah.
Or we could just do the Icarus Fell and then lead right into this.
It's up to you, man. You're the guy who pushes the buttons. I just sit over here on the other side. Of the room.
Let's do this. Play a couple from Icarus Fell. And then
So you're gonna give them a really long music.
yeah,
break.
well, we got to get our sponsor in there.
Yeah.
So we'll put the sponsor before Divided Island, and then we'll put the other sponsor before Raven Black.
Yes, these people sponsor.
This is going to be a long music break.
No, it's all right, man. It's worth it. That's what.
No, it's totally worth it.
We're here to give the people the music.
It's Christmas time. Why not?
Give the people the music.
Trying to think of which one I want to start with. It's so hard with Icarus Fell because
You like every song. You do. I mean, that one night you fell in love and you played like 20 songs in a row.
Yeah. Well, I'm only playing two today, I promise. So,
Yeah.
which one are we on? We're on that one.
Yeah, that button right there. And then you do that thing, and it sounds.
Let's
like
see if it works.
Oh, it sounds like it's gonna work.
Let's see if I put it there, will I get in trouble? Not that they can hear it, but kind of picking it up. Oh. He's my broken brother.
A place that feels like home, where you're treated as family and not just another customer. Then
Yes!
Brews is the place
Yes!
for you.
No!
Their menu is
Maybe!
most
I don't
extensive in
know.
all of Downriver. They have an excellent breakfast selection, and they're also well known for their burgers and wings. But hey, if you don't want to believe just some guy on the radio,
God dang, that's going to take us almost to the end of the show.
Detroit by Click on Detroit 6 years in a row.
Cool. Then you can live with an awesome song by Psycho Stick for Christmas. The song I sent you. Still haven't listened to it yet?
No, I haven't listened to it.
You probably didn't even watch that video on that awesome new camper I sent you.
No, I tried to look at it. I tried to look at it, and they said, like, watch video or something. I said, well, I'll look at it later.
I see how that is.
Oh,
I'll worry about Ted's shit later. I see how you are.
It's like I've got all this shit going on with Bowling Green, and I'm like, man, I just want to get this Bowling Green
Yeah,
shit
we got
over.
some good fucking numbers tonight.
5.
Yeah, but normally the bar ain't always that high.
I hit 37 the other night. It was freaking insane.
That's sweet.
I was like, dude, if you break it, like, I'll update it, you know? But it didn't happen.
Fucking 50 listeners at once is immaculate, let alone 30-some. That's fucking awesome.
50's the limit.
Yeah, but I mean, if you hit 50, that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The idea that you have 37 people listening on a computer is incredible.
Yeah, because I saw the numbers that night. I was like, holy fuck, dude. So I haven't heard from these guys about if they're doing shows on Sunday, because Sunday's Christmas.
I'm surprised they don't have a Christmas show ready to go.
I don't know. I thought one of them said something about they were doing a show, and someone was like, no, I'm not. I'm like, well, I'd like to know because I'm not going to be here Sunday. I'm be out somewhere. I'm worried that I'm going to have to take the damn tent down because of these high winds coming. And I like having it. Like, it's a nice little spot where I can work and not get rained on. If I have to take it down, I'm going to use it. But I don't know. I haven't looked at the weather. Oh, it's out there. High Ann Arbor right now.
It's getting closer because it was what, Fatherville, what I said when we started the show?
And that's by my mom and dad. And that'll be here by like 11. Yeah, about 11 o'clock it's getting here. whether or not it's a shit ton of snow. What is that?
That's just a bad echo. You have to jump up and down. Yeah, it's pretty damn close to Ann Arbor, isn't it? It's almost into Oakland County.
Tell it to go the fuck away.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a big waste. It's not that spectacular.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's blue, but like heavy shit is like purple. I don't see purple.
No, we ain't gonna, you're seeing the purples up in the, like, where foxes and shit. He's getting screwed way out there.
I don't see purple there. I see a little purple over by Lake Michigan.
This
I
is
see
going to be another
purple up by
fail
the
of the system.
UP. Holy cow.
Dude, they were talking like the up parts of the UP were going to 12 to 15 inches of snow. But I'm not buying it anymore.
No. I think it's going to be a big letdown.
Well, down, look at that. Look at that darker snow patch, all that grays.
Well, they ain't here. As long as it ain't here.
It obviously didn't suck as much out of the Gulf as they were anticipating.
Without golfing?
Well, normally when we get our worst storms, they suck moisture out of the Gulf. And this one's not actually doing it, so all their models lied.
I ain't winning no money either, man. Can't win no money.
You went to remix over the next few hours. Maybe a half inch of snow over the next 6 hours.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, they downgraded to 3 to 6 now.
Well, it was 3 to 6, and it was downgraded to 2 to 5.
Looks like it's mostly Genesee, Lapeer, St. Clair, Livingston, Oakland, Macomb,
What
and
happened?
Washenee.
Washtenaw.
Pretty much it.
What happened to the high winds?
Well, it still says there might be winds as high as 55 miles an hour. Wind chills could feel as 15 below zero. Could result in hypothermia.
I'm going to have to take this tent down in the middle of fucking winter and just throw it in the garage. Just because it's going to get blown away.
That last time it didn't get blown away, we had those 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. It's got that thing in the center.
What thing in the center?
That poop-up thing in the middle.
Yeah, that's got nothing to do with it. It's got to be held down.
Yeah, but that thing at the top allows for airflow and pressure changes. That's why it's there.
Yeah, but then I lose a tent. Like, I end up leaving here and going out to help my mom and dad and come home, and Terry says, "Hey, your tent's in my backyard."
Tell me you're giving them an addition.
Like, well, I thought you wanted an awning.
That's right. It was meant for your deck, your little walkout
That's
deck.
what I'm talking about. Like, I thought you wanted an awning over the deck. I was trying to help. I'm sorry.
I want to know when these strong winds are supposed to happen, because it just says from 7 p.m. today until 4 a.m. on Saturday morning.
Yeah, well, they're narrowing it down for you. So.
I love all the memes of like, hey, this region, 1 to 30 inches of snow.
Yeah.
If you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, water in your vehicle.
Oh, my God.
Make sure you have like a 6-pack of Powerade with you.
I may die in my car. Like, I've got 4-wheel drive. I don't think I'm dying in my car. I've never understood that. Like, be prepared for the end of the world. Stock up your vehicle.
Well, the part of it's for these people that get in these fucking chain reaction accidents, and it takes a day for them to get out there to start clearing the roads and the mess, and that's what they're more afraid of.
No, trust me, I'll find a way out.
Ladies, are you lonely?
Yeah, you need to have a worn winch on that thing.
Boyfriend stepping out on you.
That would be nice to have a push bar and
A winch,
Please call John Fox, Escort and Entertainment.
a couple snatch
I was
bars.
watching
Qualified and trained professional escort
this
with
building
years
off the
of
grid,
service servicing your
and
users.
this guy built,
John Fox
I don't know,
Escort and
somewhere in the
Entertainment
middle of
Services, you get the best.
nowhere,
John
fucking
Fox will take
Colorado
care of
or
you
something, I don't remember.
So if you're alone,
But he had like this pickup
maybe your
truck,
husband just isn't doing his stuff.
and he has to drive like 2 miles
Drinking age, call John
to
Fox
the nearest.
313.
He's not the man spot, is he?
John Fox Escort and
No,
Entertainment Services.
this is some guy just building off the grid.
Yeah, there's this guy named that I followed called the man.
No,
spot.
they do different episodes and somebody different.
Oh, I don't
Every
know. One
time.
of them could be you're talking about a guy that's in Colorado. This guy's almost the same.
I don't know if it was Colorado. I said, I'm just saying Colorado. I don't remember. But he's got like a pickup truck or something. I can't remember. It's like a Toyota or something. But there's not even a road. Like, he's driving through like hills and swamps and all of this. And like they're out working on the cabin. And they're like, okay, well, if he's been gone longer than like an hour and a half, one of us has to go looking for him because that means something happened, you know? And like the one time they go and it's like, oh yeah, he got stuck in the swamp a little bit, you know, and then he got out, you know? Well, then the next time they go, or he goes, you know, because there's like a drop site where they get the supplies and then he drives it. I mean, there is no road.
Yeah.
It's like he
Going
going
makes his
through
own
swamp.
track.
Yeah, he makes his own road basically. And he's going up hills and like all this crazy shit. So he's driving back down through the swamp, you know, and he's like, yeah, it gets a little deep here. And then all of a sudden he's stuck. He's like, fuck. So he's got the winch on the front. So he goes, finds a tree or whatever, winches, and then he's like got a button and he's like winching it and giving it gas. And I'm watching him like pull himself out. And I'm like, fuck, that is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I want that. So that I don't get stuck.
Yeah. A winch is a must, especially if you travel from here up to your fucking cabin.
Well, I was like, how awesome would that be? Like,
It's not expensive to do. A good winch is set up you can get for, $1,500.
Yeah, but I want to get a push bar on the front
Yeah.
that protects the headlights and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Iron cross bumper. That's what you want.
like, I want to get that and then put the winch on there. And then, like, yeah, this guy just had a button because it had like a long cord and he threw it over in the window.
Yeah. They're going to come with a 12-foot controller.
Yeah, and he's winching it, and then you can see him hitting the gas, and he's like, I'm just trying to slowly work. And like, you could see it start to move, you know? And I mean, he was in mud.
Oh, yeah.
Up to the bottom of his, truck, you know? And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I need one of those. Mm-hmm. That would be cool. Because it'd be like, oh, did you get stuck? Nah. Pulled myself out. Like, you need help? Nah, I'm good. Like, I'm good. And I've got them hooks on the front of the truck.
Oh, if you get a tow bumper, you'll end up getting different hooks for it.
But I'm saying I have them on the front
Yep.
that it can be, like if it gets stuck, it can be pulled out, you know? Hey friends, Don No Deal back here to bring you another great product you can't live without. You've heard of 5-hour energy, and there's even 7-hour energy drinks. Don No Deal has taken the energy drink game to a whole new level, presenting Don No Deal 5-minute energy drinks. Coming in a variety of colors and flavors, Don No Deal has what you need to get through those last 5 minutes of your everyday grind. Strawberry, raspberry, even fruit punch. And for a limited time only, our special Hobo Stew flavor. Approved by the FDA to contain no actual energy boosting value whatsoever, Don No Deal 5-minute energy drinks are just what you need when you're looking for that quick boost. Kids love it. Guys slam it. Women chug it. Evil loves it. So don't wait.
Evil
Order
does
yours
love
today.
it. He
Don No
told me
Deal
so.
5-minute energy drinks not available in any store.
That's the one I want for the front of my truck. My Iron Cross.
Yeah, that's not what I was working. It was more rounded.
That. This
You know,
goes around
to like
front.
go with the
Well, I
way
mean,
my
this is-
truck looks. You know?
They make them vehicle specific.
Yeah, well, that's
So-
what I'm saying. The one I looked at was more
You
because
can,
I think you sent me that, and I looked at it on that.
yeah. I mean, if you look, it's not front flat in the front. It does curve around on the sides.
Yeah, well, I mean,
that.
mine was more rounded. You know,
But I mean, they're fucking badass.
I'm calling it mine like I bought it. You know,
It is yours because you bought it. But I mean, they got a variety of different bumpers you can choose from. Like, there's what a Ford might look like. You have one for a Ford. I mean, they got different styles and options you can do to them.
yeah, well, that's a Ford Raptor.
I know, but they make them for smaller Fords. Just to give you an idea what it might look like.
I'll tell you what, those damn dogs only shits in the back corner.
You know, it's just like a cat. It's like a shit in one spot.
Yeah, she won't go anywhere but back there. She's went a couple times here in the front, but she goes back there, and it's like she doesn't even want nobody looking, you know?
That makes your truck look pretty masculine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's kind of what but it had more of a push bar in the front.
You don't need no push bar with that bumper.
Well, I like the push bar. It was like a push bar in the front, but the sides came off.
Yeah, that's the brush guard. Those really don't do much protection.
That's kind of like it, but that wasn't it.
Yeah, just one thing of warning: those things don't do any protection against.
No,
the deer.
I'm just trying to find one that looks like what I was looking at. And I don't see it on Amazon, so I must have been looking on that. That iron whatever. I must have been looking on there.
Warren Winch makes one too that they had on eBay, like a bumper in thing. But my biggest thing is if you're going to go to the trouble, you might as well have it to actually be able to do some protection and not be mostly aesthetic, which is the cheap ones usually are more of an aesthetic look than actual functionality.
No, I think I looked at it on there. So. I don't see it on Amazon. I remember I looked at it and I was like, dude, that is fucking cool.
If something like that, it looks nice, but you're not going to do much protection.
No, that's not it. That's not what I was looking at.
Good, because I'd have to slap you.
It was like a push bar, and then the top came out and it went over the lights so that the lights were protected. I don't remember where it had to have been on that site because I can't find it on here. Yeah, I can't. I think I looked at it on that iron whatever. Because you sent the link to me once, and then I started looking, and I was like, "Oh, I like that one." And then I can't remember how much it was. But it wasn't cheap.
No, for anyone that's worth it, while it's going to be like in the $1,000 range or so, a little bit more.
You know what I was thinking about doing? Because I use the truck for work, I wanted to see if I could have the lights wired up to flash.
Yeah, you can. They make a kit for only a couple $100 that you can put in your truck for that. They're not bad. They're easy to do.
Because I was like, that would be cool to have the lights flash, so that like when I'm on the side of the road in there.
They make it kits that you drill a little hole in the back of the lens and it's an LED wire kit, and you can have it so they strobe, like flash white cubes in each one. Or you can get green and yellow.
That's what I want is the white flashing. Because I'm like, I said, man, it would be so cool. Like if I have my truck on the side of the road, you know, I could have the lights flashing that way. People aren't like, what's this car doing? You know, because with the hazards on, everybody thinks they're broke down.
Yep.
And it's like, I'm not broke down. I'm working. So it's like if they actually flashed, it'd be kind of cool.
There you go. That looks pretty cool. Get that for the top of your truck.
Yeah, I think that's what my boss has. Does it like flash white and yellow or something?
White and green. You're allowed to have yellow and white and green and white.
Yeah, because I'd like to have that on the top, but then have the lights, like the headlights and everything flashing. So that way somebody's not like, oh, he's broke down. It's like, no, I'm fucking working. Like, what don't you guys understand about I'm working on the side of the road here? It's like I put the cones out, that's still the
No, the people won't give a shit.
well, I gotta
Wow.
hit the mute button first.
Yeah, that helps when you do that there thing right there.
Yeah,
you know,
I hit the mute button and then we can talk. So
That there thing, yeah.
that was a long break, but we played some damn good music.
It was well worth it.
We played 2 from Icarus Fell, 2 from Divided Island, and 1, 2, 3. We played 4 from Raven Black.
Wow.
So we just went hog wild on the music. So the show,
yeah.
the show's over now.
Yeah, it is. I can't believe it flew by, man. You played some great music tonight. I'm impressed.
Yeah. I wanted to play music, but I think we can leave you with a Christmas song.
Yeah, you're gonna leave people with a Christmas.
Yeah, I can do it. It's my type of Christmas song. So.
No, I figured. I see how it is. I'm overruled once again.
It's not your traditional Christmas music. Gary Ho Ho Hoey.
Ah, Mr. Hoey.
Yeah. The 12 Days of Christmas by Mr.
The 12
Ho Ho
Hoes of
Hoey.
Christmas?
Oh, the 12 Days of Christmas.
Are you sure it's not 12 Hoes of Christmas?
No.
Right.
I'm reading it right there.
I mean, that would probably be a Steel Panther song.
Yeah, so the 12 Days of Christmas by Gary Ho Ho Hoey. And
Is that enough hoes in there?
Yeah, I think so. And
amazing guitar player.
And that will wrap up the show. And I don't believe there's a holiday next week, so
Yeah, there is.
not Thursday.
New Year's.
On Thursday?
No, but there's not one today either. You're playing a holiday song.
Yeah, but
Happy Hanukkah to those celebrating Hanukkah, by the way.
Yeah, Happy Hanukkah. I should play the Hanukkah song too.
There you go. You got to play the Hanukkah song.
I don't know if I have the Hanukkah song.
Oh, I'm sure you can find it somewhere.
I don't know how to spell it.
Let's look up Adam Sandler.
Not finding it.
Well, I'll just play it after you do, like you did before on your phone.
No Adam Sandler.
Wow. I'm disappointed.
Well, I don't know how to spell the Hanukkah song, so
All right, it starts with a CH.
yeah, CH. CH what? CH songs. I don't think I have it.
CHANUKAH.
Yeah, I don't think I have it.
No,
Nope,
you have it on YouTube.
don't have it.
You can play it off your Amazon list.
Don't have it. Don't have it. So we'll just have to go with the 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, you're such a letdown.
Well, you never know. If you listen on Sunday, it is Christmas. There may be some Christmas music played on Sunday. So
Yes, you're going to be playing 24 Hours of the Christmas by the Chipmunks.
I don't know that. I have not talked to the program director about this yet, so we'll find out what he's programming. But we'll leave you with the 12 Days of Christmas by Gary Ho Ho Hoey, and we will catch you next Thursday.
Thursday.
Unless Snowmageddon gets us at around 11 o'clock tonight, which I don't think it's as bad as they say. So, yep. That's what World we live in. Panic, panic, panic.
Nothing.
Nothing. So, Merry Christmas to those of you that celebrate Christmas out there, and Happy Hanukkah to those of you that celebrate Hanukkah out there. And if I forgot a holiday,
Write it to who
don't write it. Please don't.
Attention, holiday hater.
Yeah, don't do it. So here's ho ho hoey, and ho ho good night. I used to go see him every year for fucking Christmas. You know, obviously he wasn't here